everybody, chapter 2 hiking here. So we are on trail out west and we are looking for a great adventure, and we hope that you guys will stay along for the ride. We are about an hour and 30 minutes east of Phoenix in what's it called? Tonto National Forest. So we're gonna head in. We're started late. It's like 5 o'clock. So we're gonna head in about 4 miles tonight, try to stay at a campsite, designated campsite. So we'll see how that goes, but we're gonna bring you with us, and we're looking forward to it. So stay along for the ride. Okay, everybody. Well, we've been on trail about half a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile. This is what we're looking at. That sun's in a bad spot there, but man, oh man, this is gorgeous. 360-degree view. Holy cow. Man, oh man. Out west. This is what it's all about. All right, stay along for the ride. All right, guys, here's another view. Here's Johnny just pointed out there's a chimney rock over here. There it is. See if I can zoom in on it for you. There she is. Let me go over here. So we're on this trail right here, which you can barely see, but let's see if I can walk you over here and show you where we came from. We basically came from right there, and then it goes down. And now, or it came up when we were coming up it, but it goes down now. So now we're here. There's Johnny trying to take pictures. And we're going to be going down there. So, or this way, actually. Johnny just corrected me. She's right. We're going to go that way towards there. So there's the trail. Right there. Goes that way. And then we're going to go up to that ridge. And then we drop down and head down for the night, we think. We hope. All right, guys, so we're a little over 3 miles in. This terrain is not what we're used to. It's beautiful, but we're certainly not doing 2 miles an hour. So we have probably a mile, maybe even a mile and a half till we get to camp. So we're going to call the video at night tonight because we've got our lamps on and we're going to be night hiking. So we're going to pay attention. But we will get back with you in the morning and let you know how everything went. All right. Have a good night. Stay along for the ride. Good morning, everyone. And what a beautiful morning it is. So it's day 2. So we basically got in about 3 miles. It got dark on us, so we had our headlamps on. We did a little bit of hiking. We didn't do much. from when we talked to you last, we might have gone a half a mile. Probably more like a quarter of a mile. But we found a pretty decent campsite, and we decided to just spend the night. It was dark. We're unfamiliar with this terrain, so that was probably the smartest thing we did. However, let me show you what we're looking at this morning. So there's camp, and you can see it's a gear explosion to the left of it. So we're packing up, getting ready to head out. But we're right here at the foothill, or in the bottom of, and these mountains surrounded us all night. The sun's getting ready to peek over that. There's Johnny. Say hi, say good morning. Say good morning, Johnny. Good morning. Is it pretty?
Yes, very beautiful, but it's cold.
It is a little cold. How was your night?
Not bad.
No. It's been worse, right?
Yes.
It got a little cold, but for the most part, we were good, right?
Yeah.
So.
It's probably colder now than when we went to bed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, anyway, the sun's getting ready to top over that little ridge right there. And once it does, we'll be glorious. So, but anyways, as we go around, isn't that just, man, you wake up to look at this and oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. So 360 all the way around. Man, it's great. All right, so we do, however, have a couple of concerns. One is, Johnny and I normally do 2 mile an hour pretty easy. And some trails we've been on, we've done 2.5 mile an hour, or maybe even a tad bit more than that. However, this terrain has proven that that's not going to be the case. So mile quarter, mile hour, mile and a half an hour is probably going to be tops with the terrain. In a way, it's rocky. It's not the same kind of rocks as Pennsylvania or New York or Maryland, but there are rocks. So it's just different, you know, that's all. It's not good, bad, or indifferent. It's just different. It slows us down a little bit. So we are a little concerned about how many miles we're going to be able to get in today. That's one. Two is water. And that's always going to be a concern when you're hiking in the desert. We brought 3 liters with us. We are definitely going to need water. We talked to a hiker yesterday. He said that he found stagnant water, which I'm not worried about because we can either boil it and filter it or just filter it, depending on what it looks like. Either way, if we find a water source, we'll be able to use it. So anyway, so that's kind of a concern is, you know, how far do we have to go before we find water? So, but we're packing up. It's been a good trip so far. We've seen quite a few day hikers already this morning, which we anticipated. It is a weekend. But so far our trip to the west has proven to be pretty darn cool, and it is beautiful. I mean, you see this stuff in pictures, but man, it's totally different when you see it right up front and personal. So a lot of cacti around. It's just great. So, all right. Well, we're looking forward to today. We're going to bring it to you, and we hope you'll stay along for the ride. All right. Have a good morning. Hey guys, chapter 2. We're about almost 2 miles in for the day. We wanted to point something out to you though. There is an arrow on that rock there. But if you see that altar, because we don't have any trees here like we do out on the East Coast and they put blazes on all the trees, the way they mark their trails here is by these altars. So we just figured that out, but it's kind of cool.
Well,
all right. What?
It just came to me that I remembered that.
From her Pikes Peak trail, yeah. So it's kind of cool. So we're headed that way. Stay along for the ride. Hi, guys. All right, so our biggest fear is no longer a fear. You see it. We found water.
For today.
It's kind of a, yeah, for today. It's kind of a pool, but it is moving a little bit. It's good and cold. We filtered, of course. There's Johnny washing her fingernails. She just told me, for some reason, when she's outside, her fingernails get dirty. I said, go figure. Anyway, so my pack's over there. Johnny's trekking poles and pack is here. We're in the shade over here. But there's more water down there as well. So we're right in the base of a canyon. We had to cross this water crossing, if that's what you want to call it. We have to cross it to continue on the trail, but we did find water, so that tells me that there's probably going to be other water. So, all right, stay along for the ride. Hey guys, so we've done right at about 6 miles today, and this is part of the trail. We just thought we'd share it with you. There's Johnny. She's ahead of me. Say hi, Johnny. So this is the trail. You'd think we were back in Pennsylvania. Anyways, we're getting right along here. It has been spectacular. And luckily for us, we've found plenty of water pools along the way to keep cameled up. We have water right now. We could use a little more, so if we could get to one more water pool before we set camp for the night, that would set us up for perfect. Because we know that tomorrow we're gonna have water. Not too far along, so we should be pretty good if we can find one more spot. I hope you guys are catching this. I'm not bouncing around too much. All right. Well, we'll get back with you when we get ready to set up camp. Stay along for the ride. Everybody, it is the end of day 2. We are at camp. Johnny, say hi. We have done a little over 9 miles today, which means we've done a little over 9 miles in Arizona, which would have been about 17 in Pennsylvania. This terrain is a lot different than what we're used to. It's absolutely gorgeous. But, you know, we would have done 9 miles in Pennsylvania in probably 6, 8, maybe 4 hours, 4.5 hours. It took us we got on trail at about 9:45, right? Yeah. 9:30? Yeah. Between 9:30 and 9:45. And we got off trail at about 5:30. And we did 9 miles. So it was, I mean, yeah, we stopped and had lunch and took a couple breaks, and we had to filter water and that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I mean,
But we do that anyway.
But we do that anyway, right? So, yeah, it was certainly, it's certainly different miles. They're a lot slower. But the miles in Pennsylvania aren't as pretty as these are, that's for sure. So let me show you kind of where we're at with camp. So here's the tent, obviously. And then that's the backdrop behind the tent. And then I think we're going to try to crawl up there tomorrow before we leave and see if we can get some pictures. But there's been some burn here too. And I knew that because my folks live in Pennsylvania. My mom had told me a couple weeks ago that there was a burn in the Tonto National Forest Basin. And I didn't realize we were in the basin, but there's definitely a burn that's been going on here. But I don't know how recent it is. It doesn't look terribly recent, but it certainly has been a burn. And the other thing is, I don't know if they actually did a controlled burn or if a campfire got out of hand. So, but it is gorgeous. And then this is what's behind us, which isn't, you can't really see it, but the sun has gone down past that mountain. It'll rise in the morning over those mountains. And the next 2 days are going to be very light days. The Monday we're coming out. We're probably only going to have 2 miles if we have that to come out. We plan on coming out pretty early because we can spend the rest of the day with my folks. There's Johnny looking for something in the tent.
Charger.
Oh, got to have her charger. So, and tomorrow we'll probably only do about 4 miles. So if we were to do 4, so we've done 12 miles total. It's an 18.1 mile loop. If we did 4 miles, that'd be 16. And that would set us up for about a 2 mile out. So that's probably about what we'll end up doing tomorrow. However, we do know that there's this little water pool area about 2 miles from here because we came by it this morning before we actually started the loop. So it's on a part of trail that we have to go back out of that we've already came in on. So we're going to spend some time there. I might take a dip in there. I mean, the water was cold and you can get in the shade there. It's a neat little area. So, because we're going to camp out on a ridge tomorrow night, which we'll bring to you, but we don't want to get up there too early or we're going to bake. So tomorrow's just going to be a leisurely, maybe crawl up this hill here I showed you and take some pictures, go down the watering hole, spend some time. Those are roadrunners.
Are they roadrunners?
Yep. Johnny just saw a thing of roadrunners.
That's what we were hearing.
Yep, that's what we were hearing this morning. We couldn't figure out what we were hearing. It's roadrunners. Man, there's a whole flock of them. Looked like they might have babies or something. Oh my. There's no way for me to get a picture of that or I would. There was a ton of them. Look at them all. All right, forgive me. They just had babies. Forgive me. Sorry about that. That was kind of interesting. Nice call out. Look at them. There's got to be 30 of them up there. Holy shnikes. Oh, boy. Sorry about that. Just looking at roadrunners. Hey, we did see a rattlesnake today, though. We did. We don't know what type. However, we heard the rattle. We gave him his room. He was fine. He stayed where he's supposed to. We saw him in the bush. I tried to take a picture of him. I don't know if the picture came out or not, but I certainly wasn't getting any darn closer to take a picture. I was good. I don't like snakes anyway, but that's the first rattler we've ever seen since we've been hiking. I know Frozen, it's saw a bunch of them on the Black Forest Trail, but we never saw one when we did the Black Forest Trail. So anyway, so it's been a good day. Got up to about 84 degrees today. We were very fortunate. We found water pools and ponds, when we needed them. We have plenty of water to bring to camp tonight. We'll have plenty of water tomorrow. We're only 2 miles away from a huge water source. So, yeah, I mean, the trip is going great. It's beautiful. It's supposed to get down to 48 tonight, but we got our liners in our bags and we have cotton on to sleep in, not to hike in. Little FYI on that too. Everybody says don't take cotton hiking. Yeah, take cotton hiking to sleep in. Don't hike in it, but sleep in it. Because it'll keep the body warmth in. But anyway, so we weren't terribly cold last night. It was a little chilly, but it wasn't, you know, Johnny said she was comfortable, so as long as Johnny's comfortable, we're all comfortable. So anyways, but yeah, so it's been a good trip and it's certainly been beautiful. We've taken some great pictures that we can't wait to share with you guys. We haven't videoed a ton only because of the terrain. It's really hard to do. But tomorrow I'll get some more videoing in so you can see more what the trail looks like and that type of thing. So, but anyway, we've had a great time. I'm rambling now, so I'm going to go. We're going to call it an end to day 2. And we hope you'll stay along for the ride for day 3. Good night. Good morning, everyone. Day 3. So we slept extremely well last night. Had a great night's rest. It didn't get very cold. So we really did. We both slept extremely well. So it was really good. We feel good this morning and ready to go. So plan for day 3. We know that the water place where we want to stop and possibly take a dip and maybe go up on a ridge, get some pictures, that kind of stuff is about 3 miles away. So we only have 6 miles out. So we're going to spend one more night. We want to camp out on a ridge, but we don't want to get there too early because we don't want to bake. So we're going to just hike the 3 miles and kind of, we know there's a campsite that we didn't see coming in. We want to kind of check it out, and we're pretty sure there's water there. And then there's water about a half a mile past it, if it's a half a mile, where we had stopped before. And that was kind of a neat little area. So we wanted to do that. So we're just going to kind of explore a little bit today. We have plenty of time to do that, so we are going to do that. Where we camped last night, which we knew we were close to a trailhead, but apparently it's a very popular day hiking spot because we've seen people, all over the place. But anyways, I walked up there this morning thinking we have some water, but I was just going to camel up. Well, there's no water up there. There are 2 restrooms, compost toilets. But I did get to talk to the United States Forest guy. And so there's been we told you there's been some burn down here. Well, apparently in late January, there was a lightning strike that started a burn. They were out here 11 days trying to contain the fire, which they did. But anyways, it kind of went down a straight line, went down a valley. And believe it or not, it burned cactuses. That's how hot it was. But he said that it's already started to grow back, and a lot of times, things will grow back stronger than before when you get a fire like that. So that was kind of cool. He was very informative, been there a long time, 30 plus years, and he had some great information. I was telling him about the rattlesnake we saw yesterday, and he said that was a diamondback, which is what's prevalent out here. I told him how big I thought he was. He said it was probably a baby, which we would Johnny and I would both have had agreed with that. But we gave him his distance and got out of there. We didn't need any issues with the snake. But he said that because of this fire, usually they get like 12 or 15 sightings a day. He said the sighting I told him about today was the 3rd one they've had since the fire. So now they're starting to come back out and that kind of thing. So that's cool. Anyways, so we were filming last night. We saw all those roadrunners. He was telling me this is roadrunner mating season, which is why they're all over the place. So that was kind of cool. And they are roadrunners. So I was walking up there today and I saw them come across the road. Man, they were just, they were flying. So, and roadrunners do fly, by the way. Not long distances, but they can get off the ground. So, which I honestly did not know that. So anyways, so kind of a short day today. We're just going to enjoy ourselves. Just enjoy each other and enjoy the vacation part of this trip. So we're looking forward to it. Johnny's getting ready for the morning. So stay along for the ride. We'll see you soon. everybody. So we're on trail this morning. We've been about 1.28 miles. We've gone up about 276 feet in elevation. A little out of wind. We just come up a pretty good sized climb. But I just wanted to show you where we were hiking and what the trail was all about. There's Johnny. There's the ridge to the right. There's the sun too. There's the ridge to the left. And then you got all that. Amazing. So, and right now, here's the trail. We got people coming. So I don't like to film people without permission. So we will talk to you a little bit later. Stay along for the ride. Hey everybody, chapter 2. So there's Johnny thinking she's cute. Anyways, so we're 2.5 miles in on the day, and there is water down there. However, we're a half a mile away from water, so we're not gonna go down there because the water we're gonna come into is nice and cold. It's something I'm gonna jump into. But, so we're going into the bottom, and this is what we're looking at. Right there. And then there's Johnny. So, all right, so we got some people coming behind us, and again, I don't like to film without permission, so we will talk to you guys when we get to the water source. All right, stay along for the ride. Hey everybody, chapter 2 here. So we may have had a change in plans. We're not sure yet. But anyway, before we get into that, just wanted to show you this. Oh my God, you guys, this is amazing. And then if you go over here, you can see those 2 rocks. See the mountains in the background. That gorge is where we came from. Man, oh man, how beautiful is that? Okay, so now to the change of plans part. There's Johnny, she's still alive. We only have about 2 miles to get out. So, however, we're in the middle of a huge climb. Big climb. So say big climb. Big climb. So anyway, it has been a big climb. So anyways, so I don't know. I mean, we're not 100% sold on going out. We're not 100% sold on staying in. So we're just going to go and see what happens. First of all, we're both here. Say hi. We want to apologize to you for not getting any filming when we're actually hiking. There's just no way. There's just no way. With this terrain, you can't hold on to trekking poles, and I can't make sure Johnny's not going to kill me and all that kind of stuff. So I have to keep off filming. But we have taken a ton of pictures that we'll put in with our video. So I hope that you'll get through the whole video and see the pictures, because oh my God, there's some beautiful shots in there. Don't talk much. All right, well, we're going to keep going, and do us a favor, stay along for the end of it. All right. Everybody, I can't even operate the camera. I'm so tired. So we decided to come out. We did it. 18.1 miles. That's not an accurate number. I'll come up with the accurate numbers and we'll put it in either a post video or we'll put it on our video on one of the screens so you can see them. But we've done 2,066 feet in elevation gain just today. So I know the elevation gain numbers aren't right, but we're close to 18.1 miles. So, oh, sorry about that. I'm trying to cut her out of the shot. Anyways, it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous trip, and we're glad you guys came along for the ride. So for right now, we'll see you later, and we can't wait to see you next time. Thanks.